Anyway, here we are. At the end of the day, it's makeup off and moisture on. But in today's Style File, we recommend penciling in a little me time each night and adding a nighttime beauty routine. Studio 5 Style and Beauty contributor Megan Moore is here to make the case. Bathrobes and all. This is not what I look like before I go to bed, but
no.
I'm here for it.
In heels. I love it.
I'm here for it. Usually the nighttime routine is something you get asked about quite a bit.
Yeah, people always want to know, what are you doing at night? How many steps do I need? How long should this be taking me? And you could make it as long as you want it, but I'm going to give you the 4 basics that I think every woman should have, and then if you want to add extras, you can.
And is this more about R&R, or are there some serious beauty benefits?
It's both. It's definitely for your skincare, but there are some aspects of R&R, and I think we need that. I think it's important to unwind. Yeah. I think if we make it kind of a ritual, we're more likely to stick to it too. So I have a very distinct routine that I go through, and it really helps me unwind for the night. Well,
you know me, I love a good formula. I also love chatting with a good girlfriend in a bathrobe. You're just acting like this is no big.
Nope.
Just another day on TV.
Easy peasy.
Talking in our bathrobe. Okay, first we remove the makeup. How do you recommend we do that?
So take off the makeup with, I like a cream cleanser, because not only is it going to remove the makeup, but it's also hydrating. It's good for the skin. So I brought a high-end, really luxury option for these, and then also a budget-friendly option. So the first one, the high-end one, is the TATCHA. It's their rice wash, and it's beautiful. It's creamy. It's very hydrating. Has hyaluronic acid in it, so it's going to be moisturizing. It'll take everything off, but you'll leave with that kind of firm, plump, glowy skin.
What does the rice mean? Is that actually in
the rice is a tiny, it's a tiny bit of an exfoliator in there to help kind of give the glow to it, and it has some really good enzymes in it that are great for your skin.
Here's our budget buy.
Our budget buy is the PIXI. This is their rose water cream cleanser, so it does have a rose scent to it. If you're averse to that, keep that in mind. But again, very hydrating. It's got the rose oil in it. It's going to leave it really fresh and glowy and feeling hydrated and moistened, even though we just took out all the makeup off.
And next to that rose cream cleanser is a weapon of sorts.
Yeah,
What is this?
This is a cognac sponge. So this is my weapon of choice. So tell the difference. So now when they're hard, they're rock hard. It almost feels like a pumice stone.
It does.
And then once they're moistened with water, they're super squishy. They're awesome. They come with a little tie through them too, so you can hang to dry, which makes it so that they don't have any kind of bacteria buildup, because you can get a really nice dry with that.
Look at that.
But it just takes everything off. You can go right over the lips, right over the eyes. It's so much better than like a washcloth, for instance.
I'm using a disposable cloth, which makes me feel really helpful to the environment. So this you can reuse for how long?
I mean, they'll start to break down after about 3 or 4 months. They'll start to get holes in them, and then you'll replace them. But super affordable. You can find them on Amazon.
Wow. Okay. What's our next step?
So the next step is you're going to want to use some sort of exfoliating treatment through the night. So I like these that are both kind of in an oil formulation, which again means that it's not going to be drying to the skin. So on the high-end things, this is the Luna Sleeping Oil.
I've read about this.
I mean, it's pricey.
I didn't mean to cut you off, sorry.
No, you're good.
But it's in all the magazines. It's kind of one of the things.
The thing that's cool about this one is it's actually blue. It's a dark blue. It has blue tansy in it, which goes to work to combat the redness in your face. So you're paying extra for that, but it's a beautiful product that's going to exfoliate and leave you feeling super glowy in the morning.
Okay, so use that nightly.
On the budget side of things, if the 105 is too much for you, this one comes in under 10, which is amazing. This is by The Ordinary, and it's their 2% retinoid. So it's the same kind of concept. It doesn't have the blue tansy in it, but it's a great option if the 105 is something that you can't afford, which understandable for a lot of people.
I've actually tried that. I think I saw it on your Instagram perhaps, and I did a swipe up and buy. I liked it. You saw the glow on your skin, so even for a daytime, if you're running around fresh face, it felt like kind of good. Good glow.
Exfoliation, but moisture all in one.
Yeah. All right, this next step, I dare say, is probably one that most women leave out, but it speaks to that idea of making it a routine, making it a little R&R time before you slip into the bed. Massage. Do you want us to give ourselves a facial massage?
Yeah, and I would say it may come across as an extra, but it actually should be a necessary. Because think about it, we don't exercise the muscles in our face the same way we do our body. So over time, they just lose volume, they start to slip, and so without that massage, we are lacking a lot of all those good benefits that muscle exercise gives us, right?
Okay.
So on the high end of things, now I'm talking really high, and this is a splurge that I saved up for. This is the Face Gym, and this is their Pure Lift machine. Now I actually experienced this in New York last year at the Face Gym location.
Okay.
And I don't know if we have some video of it. Watch my lower lip.
Whoa, whoa.
Yep, it's micro stimulation. It's a micro current. So it's forcing my muscles to contract with it totally involuntarily. So it kind of zings the face a little bit, but it gives that muscle contraction that we're lacking.
So that wasn't just the device pulling your skin, that was causing and triggering a muscle reaction?
Yeah, so you actually use a conductor gel, kind of like when you get an ultrasound, and you have these two little electrodes on there, and it actually forces the muscles to contract. So that's why the price tag is higher, but the results are amazing.
That's crazy. Okay, maybe if you've been really nice, you can put that on the Santa list this year. If we don't have the 500 bones, then what?
If you don't have the 500 bucks, then you want to go into something that's just like a facial roller, or this one has even a dime device, and they can be put in the fridge, which makes them fantastic. And this one has some vibration built into it too. So it's the same concept. You're not going to get the micro stimulation, but you are going to work out the muscles essentially, build up their strength, and get more contour in the face.
Okay, this next category you're calling, this is fun, Megan, overnight extras, little things we can add that will work throughout the night to help us kind of get the benefits we're after.
Exactly. So, I mean, and again, I'm calling them extras, but this is something I think every woman can do because you don't have to do any work for this one at all. So the first thing you want to add is a bedside humidifier, and I am obsessed with this thing.
This one's going.
It's going, but you can't hear it, completely silent, a beautiful mist. It keeps you cooler, so if you're a hot sweaty sleeper, oh my gosh. But it's going to go to work to hydrate the face throughout the night. Everybody in Utah, it's dry, especially as we age, we lose moisture. So this will run all night. It will help your skin to feel more glowy and not so parched in the morning.
Well, I'm always reminded when I go get a facial, which isn't as often, nearly as often as I would like, but they put a mister right on your face immediately. And you think, oh, if I'm paying a premium for a facial treatment, and that is one of the first things they're reaching for, then you know there has to be some payoff there.
For sure. And this is a cool mist versus a hot mist, so it's really nice. It's so awesome. And then again, another extra, but not really an extra, is you should be sleeping on some sort of silk pillowcase. You can go high end and buy one that's actual silk that's like $100, or you can go for a synthetic like this one, find it on Amazon. But it's so nice. It keeps the skin from getting kind of crunched up in that pillowcase. It lessens the friction on your face and your hair, so you wake up and you don't have all those lines in your face.
Well, I hear, according to my friends, that as you get older, those crease marks take longer to go away. Yeah, so that silk pillow just smoothing it out.
Yep, and it feels good. And again, cool every time you roll over. It's like, oh, that's so nice and cool. So definitely one to add into the routine. All
right, people are going to have questions. They always do. Megan throws some great information and great products at us. Where can we go to find more details?
You can find it at thebeautysnoop.com or come see me on Instagram at BeautySnoop.
Nice hanging with you.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, thank you so much. Good job.